In this video, I'm going to show you how to open a Unity project with source control. So the first step is to clone the repository, and the second step is to be on the branch you want. So I'm currently on the master. I can't edit this if I was a non-admin. So I'm going to have to go on the branch of my branch, or if there's none, I can create a new one. I have already covered this. I'm going to go on test ideas since that's already there. Just realized that's a thing, so I'm going to create a new branch instead. I'm going to push, and then you can open up Unity. It is vital you create a branch and do not edit off staging or master. You can't add your work on master, and staging will basically mix up a bunch of other people's work with your work, and a lot of people will be trying to upload and download stuff from your from staging, so you don't want to be in the middle of that traffic because they may upload a script that may destroy your script, and you kind of want to be able to avoid that. So make a branch on staging, title it the feature name or your name. Once you have done that, open up Unity, the Unity Hub. We are using 2023.1.11 F1. If you haven't got Unity installed, you're going to go to Installs, and then Install Editor, Archive, Download Archive. A window will pop up. Scroll all the way down to 2023.1.11. It doesn't have F1, but don't worry about that, and click Unity Hub. I already installed it, but what you want to do is click Install. Once it pops up, it should be like a window pops up. Once you've got it installed, I'm going to remove this. Once you've got it installed, you can click Add and navigate to wherever you cloned the project. I have a temporary folder on my desktop. I go into the project. So there's two folders. The first one here is the Git's repository folder. So it's where it puts all the Git folders in. In this folder, it watches. This is how Git checks for any file changes. So anything added in this folder will be recognized. Anything added in this folder will not. It's outside. So this is inside. Now, this folder is the Unity's project folder for the studio. So basically, this is Unity. The studio module is GitHub. So you want to navigate to the folder where you cloned, go inside the project, and then click on Studio Unity Project, or open it up so where it has assets, packages, project settings, Unity related stuff, and click open. You know it's correct when you have Studio Unity Project selected. Click open, and it should open for you. Make sure it opens in 2023.1. If you open it in any other version, it is very important you close it and delete all your changes on GitKraken or GitHub Desktop if you're using that. Do not reopen it on the new version and then work on it, because you'll probably corrupt something and it's not good. And if I haven't covered deleting, on the commit message, it should say there should be like a red trash can icon near the top left of the right panel. So near where it's adding the feature, should be around here. You just click on it, deletes all your changes. Oh, perfect. This trash can icon, you click on it, and it will delete all your changes. This is a good thing about this is you can make temporary changes and then undo it. You can undo specific ones as well. So as you see, Unity will start adding and adjusting stuff. You will see a lot of project settings stuff. If you see meta files, leave them. This is a Unity file. Very important for it to know what the file is. Meta files, if you want to know, are basically how Unity can identify said file. So if you have a script, it will have a meta file, and the meta file will say it's a script. Don't need to worry about meta files, just it's all included automatically. So now you have opened up the repository. A very important thing to mention now is do not work on other people's things. So if there was a script in here that someone else added and you just create a branch off and they're still working on it, do not touch it. So basically, do not work on other people's scripts. Ideally, you guys should work on different things. So no two programmers should be working on the same thing, no two designers. If you do want to work together, work on the same computer. It's just better that way. It's called pair programming. Same thing goes with scenes. If you are both editing the same scene, even if it's two separate objects, because the scene is one sort of file, it's technically editing the same file. You don't want to be editing the same file. Now that's how you open up Unity in GitKraken. And then once you want to commit or do anything, if you want to change branches, merge, create a pull request, or just visit other people's branches, you can commit changes with it open. I wouldn't recommend it because Unity has files in it. So commit basically when you're done for the day, or you can commit with it open. I personally close it because when you close it, it will generate file. Same thing with any text editors or anything that's open in the project. It could be text files, text documents, anything. Close it all and then create a commit. I already covered this, but it's very important that you close Unity when you make a commit, switch branch, or do anything. If you want to, I know from experience, you can switch branches if you want to keep Unity open. When you do the first time load, it's normally long, but if you want to change branch, so let's say I want to go to test idea, I can do some and keep all my stuff. If it's not committed, I can just click the stash button and it will say work in progress. And then I can visit the test idea with it open. You see down here, now it's waiting for the package manager. Give it a second. So it's reloading all of Unity. Now you can see it's wanting to change settings. I personally wouldn't trust it. So if you do switch branch, try and keep it like reset. So you're definitely editing off the branch and not having cross data, but close Unity and then switch branch and then reopen it. But you can switch to other people's branches as long as you don't have any commits or anything open. Otherwise it will say switching branches fail. And if you're not careful enough, you can delete all your work by accident. So remember, commit your work or stash it. Oh, you can see here is file conflicting. This is perfect for a merge conflict. But remember to close Unity.